Jeff is right. I am from the Boogie Down Bronx. I want to say it's the best borough, but I'm in Queens today to help and support this community. Again, my name is Clifford Robin Taprosa. I'm a community leader in the Bronx, and I would do a lot of work in the communities all across Queens, specifically supporting the API advocacy. And you know, the past 2 weeks have dawned upon me, and I really thought about what is gravity. You know, we all learn it in our textbooks. Gravity holds us to this world, but you got to think about the next step. What's the gravity that really holds society together? What grounds us? What tethers us to that floor? And I think, sadly, that gravity has been a gravity full of injustice, has been a gravity of hate and xenophobia for far too long. It's not just happening now. It's not just happening in the past 4 years, 5 years. It's been happening since individuals have immigrated to the United States. We love talking about this dream, this American dream. I'm a proud immigrant from the Philippines. My parents brought me here. A lot of the community members are immigrants themselves here. But we need to understand that dream that our parents, that we ourselves came for, the reality is we live a day-to-day basis of injustice. We walk down the streets of fear. We walk down the streets knowing and thinking that our small businesses are being destroyed. We have to receive. We don't receive the benefit of. We receive the negativity of the attack on our own civil rights, the attack on our own human rights. You see, the Sikh community, and the most tragic flaw here is their religion and their families and their culture preaches love, preaches peace, preaches justice. And that's why we stand here today, right? Because the machine of what this systemic racism is doing, the machine, we need to be the clog. We can't keep repairing it by using hate. We can't repair it by keep on voting new people in who don't understand what we represent, who don't understand our cultures and heritage and values, because the Sikh community is my ally. And just because I'm not from South Asia, I'm not Indian, I don't follow the faith as religiously, doesn't mean I'm not your friend and ally here. And that's something we need to all understand. Because social relationships and labels dictate when you call someone your brother, your sister, your uncle, your aunt, your father, your mother, you give them more care. You give them care. That's why starting today, we need to look at all of each other. Everyone walking down the street as a brother and a sister. No matter where you're from, no matter what borough you're from, unless you're from the Bronx. But starting today, we need to turn this society into a garden that nurtures, rather than a machine that keeps on feeding injustice in the roots. Change? No. Clog the machine, break it down, and build a garden where we can nurture and grow from each of it, right? That's the value. We need a society of gravity that's grounded by morals, character, genuinity, love, and peace. And all I gotta say now is one thing is we can't be reactive. You know, we can't be reactive because every time there's a reactionary measure, there's a failure in preventative measure. That starts in simple things like the education system. Inserting AAPI curriculum in our education system. Letting every school and every student know that there's a history behind every culture. Not just certain things that are picked out, but the beauty and the love of each culture and heritage. You know? And second, another little thing is, you know, I've seen all throughout, you know, the past few weeks, a big thing is mine is food programs. We need culturally sensitive food programs in New York as a little minor thing that really translates to having our youth and our next generation understand. And that can start off in the basis of food, right? Inserting that culture into into that system. But, you know, I don't want to take up too much of anyone's time. I know we have a lot of speakers, but I just want to say this isn't the beginning. This is just another chapter, and we are writing history, and history continues as long as we keep fighting. So for my friends and family, I say no justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. All right, thanks everyone for coming out. This is a continuation. We're going to keep going until we achieve quality in our society, all right? Give it up for my boy Clifford, man.